welcome back to May Flanders Field, White House, Tennessee. Franklin Christian Academy getting set to kick off. It's 14-6. Getting set to start the second half. Ben Duncan to kick it away. He's had touchbacks tonight.
And there's another one.
And well, the ball got caught up in the wind, but it did go into the end zone. And so it will be 1st and 10 from the 15 for Christian Community School, though. They lead 14-6.
We cannot tell you how cold it is here.
It's pretty cold. The wind is kicking in. The rain is pouring. The rain has not let up.
Hey man, in Antarctica, nothing but your underwear on.
We may have gotten hot chocolate, but at least Spencer and Isaiah have a dry game.
Did you hear me, Rally? Huh? You're welcome. Not all of them, but that's better.
Rally, handoff to Jefferson around the right side. And he's going to get stopped just shy of the 20. Gain of about 3 on the play.
One thing I do want to say, though, if, what I say is correct, and FCA has the best defensive line, then that number 19, that huge guy, I know he's young, too, but he must be doing crazy to just be holding him. Like
Zach Rogers is a junior. He's good.
He's a junior. Okay, I thought they had like one of them 8th graders that were a giant.
There's a lot of them. They have a big 8th grader on the roster, or he's a freshman.
Oh, that's who I'm on.
Jefferson in motion. Rally will on a keeper up the middle, and Weeks on the stop inside the 20, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 5 yards to go. 3rd down, about 7 yards to go, rather.
I get Meeks and Weeks mixed up all the time. I mean, I think Coach Meek might be a better football player, though, but especially his arm. Have you seen him throw a ball?
He's pretty solid. He's pretty solid.
If I had a first round, if I had an NFL draft, he'd be my first pick.
Even at 30-something?
Yeah, the man can play.
That's very true. Rally. Play fake. Now he gives it to Webb around the left side. Webb tries the right side. Cuts it up inside. And, he stays on his feet. Put his hand on the ground. Webb down the right sideline. Outruns Monsov. And Duncan can't shove him out of bounds. Webb is in for the touchdown. Isaiah Webb punches it in on the 3rd play of the second half. And the Colts take a 20-6 lead. We're pinning the 2-point conversion.
Well, that is us having heart and not giving up. Right there.
Well, and he was stopped behind the line, put his hand down, and was able to keep going.
Yeah. Smart heads-up play.
What do you want else? You want mustard? Mayo. Yes, sir. Thanks, man. Hey, and a Mountain Dew.
That's 2 orders.
It looks like the coach was a little upset. They thought his knee was down when he put his hand down.
Now, Trent, here's something to think about.
Huh?
Well, let's run this play. Rally takes a shotgun stamp handoff to Klein. Bounces to the outside, but he will not have the 2-point conversion. If South Haven wins tonight and Christian Community wins tonight, not only will the top 2 in the North beat the top 2 in the South, which the South is a strong conference, but think about it. Why not move the championship game up here? Because if Webb was in the championship, it'd be at Webb's field. Now, you play the consolation at Webb because Webb and FCA are close, somewhat close. But why make CCS and South Haven drive all the way to Bell Buckle to play each other when they're literally 20 minutes apart?
That's true. Or they could play at the MLK field because that's a pretty field.
Yeah, they could play at South Haven's field. That's very true.
Very pretty, but it wouldn't be regulated 8-man field. Or is it?
Well, they can make it 8-man, or it can be a full 100-yard field.
I would like to see that. Make it a full 100-yard field for the playoff game.
Exactly. That might be something the conference wants to look at. 10-21 to go here in the 3rd quarter. We just started. Christian Community leads 20-6.
And that's number 24, Adams.
Want to thank you for joining us here at May Flanders Field, White House, Tennessee. Christian Community School, the Colts, hosting the Franklin Christian Academy Falcons. Adams starts forward. It's a squib kick high. Monsov.
Short 30-yard kick.
Remember what I said a little while ago?
Recovered.
What's that?
Number 30.
A sky squib kick. I think it's really high sprint.
Monsalve with the fair catch at the 20. Couldn't handle the ball, but he does end up coming down with it. First down, FCA. Only when you come to CCS do you get hot chocolate and chili. It's good stuff.
Or you go to the Gates house.
That's very true. I'm sure you're a heck of a chili maker.
I'm a steak guy.
Steak guy. I'm a pretty solid steak guy. Hand it off to Buchanan here, and he is smothered in the backfield by this Colts defense.
He's wrapped up by several.
The Colts are a second half team, really, if you want to look at it. Teams like Lighthouse and South Haven, Franklin Classical, they've hung in there with them in the first half, but in the second half, the Colts always take off. And it's a lot of conditioning that they do.
Oh, I believe Colts play way better in the second half of the football game rather than the first half. Because I think they like to, like in boxing, they like to size up their guy, and then towards the later rounds is when they really start throwing.
There's a handoff to Buchanan around the left side, makes a man miss, still makes a man miss, and that was Avery Harper, and he spins out of a tackle, and he's across the 40. John Buchanan would not be brought down, and a flag flies. We got some unsportsmanlike going on now, and Buchanan's on the ground. Buchanan's not getting up. And he's holding his back. We got some laundry on the field right now. 9:31 to go here in the third quarter. Buchanan is up and moving. He was right on his sideline, so he was able to step across the sideline, get the trainers to look at him. Let's sort out this laundry. Possibly some words being exchanged. A chippy game. Two classy organizations, two classy teams, but very competitive, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's some niceties. They're asking each other how's school going. They might have ACT in the morning. Maybe they're asking about the ACT. I don't know. What'd you talk about?
Well, I can't say what I talked about.
Did you ask how their family was? Did you talk about family?
No.
Are you a family man?
Nope.
All right.
Let's just say my dad heard me say a lot of things for the first time on the football field.
Let's see who's tossed out. Let's see who's ejected.
That means if they win, they can't play the next game.
They can't play in the championship or the consolation. Who's ejected?
This could be big.
Well, who is it? That's the question.
Yeah, that's why I said could.
Everybody's on the field right now. I haven't seen anybody leave the field that was just on
But
it.
the thing is, you can't complete a missing piece.
He's pointing at somebody. He's pointing at. Brandon Miner, Colton Rollins chatting it up. Rollins talking to some of the All-Stars from last year. Good to see. A couple of guys chatting it up between Christian Community and FCA.
Whoa!
Might have got chippy. Wow.
Well, there's about to be another ejection.
Wow, that's crazy. One of the Chains crew is now a little hot. Somebody's leaving, but they're gonna have to replace somebody in the Chains crew. But they're still trying to sort out who's ejected.
Yeah.
They're still trying to sort out who's ejected.
I don't want to see this game getting sloppy.
That's what the official is saying. He's telling them, hey, listen, shut your mouths. Play now. I mean, of course, Rollins and a couple other guys just came and they interacted. So good to see sportsmanship there, but You know, let's sort this out.
I'm gonna say one thing though. I think Rollins is one of the most sportsman-like players I've ever seen.
Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. These penalties are going to kill him, though. That was 3 unsportsmanlikes in a row.
Yeah.
They're sorting it out. They're going to have to get somebody to do the chains.
Yeah, I guess they threw that guy out. They didn't want none of that.
Well, I think he left. I think he left on his own.
A grown man just getting a little too heated.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta see that. Well, but, you know, I've had plenty of chain gangs where Pleasant View get thrown out.
And then comes somebody to, looks like he'll he'll join the chain gang. Somebody from CCS, so good on them.
They missed it. They missed the fight. Chain gang got a little shoving.
Chain gang got a little dicey there. The players all huddling up, all talking.
Or just trying to stay warm.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he had to be a relative or something like that. 9:21 still to go in the third quarter.
In the blood, doesn't it?
Exactly. So they're trying to sort everything out. I can't tell who's the player that was ejected because the referee signaled someone was ejected.
The player?
Yeah, the player.
Oh, there goes younger Jefferson, 32. Derek Jefferson is heading off the field after being motioned by the official.
Oh, and
he might be the one. He might be the one ejected. Just speculation there.
The PA announcer just told me that it was number 32.
Number 32, Derek Jefferson was the one just motioned by the official. Yeah, he can't play next week in the consolation or the championship.
Yeah.
Barring an appeal from the Colts. They can appeal it. We've seen that a couple times.
Yeah,
Lighthouse had a player kicked out against Riverside. They appealed it the next week for their senior night game and got the player back for the South Haven ball game.
But this is a championship game. Much
or
more
Bowling Green game. Yeah, exactly.
I don't think it's going to be appealed. It'd be crazy if they appealed.
It's possible.
They got thrown out.
And Jefferson is ejected. It's crazy. It'd be interesting to find out what the cause was.
Sure, just smack talking, maybe.
It might have been just smacked out. Anything like that.
2 refs were right there, and they could have heard everything that was said.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what's for sure is that moved the Colts back at least 30 yards.
Hey, someone else
from the 35 to the 5-yard line.
Who else got this unsportsmanlike? Because he only has one more offense, and then he's out.
It's very true. That'd be a good question. They did not signal numbers. They did not motion numbers, so I'm not sure who got the unsportsmanlikes.
FCA gets a boost in there.
So Schindel, he's in the shotgun, flanked by Buchanan and Weeks. Schindel will take the snap. Gives it to Buchanan to the left, and nothing doing. Now, Buchanan was down. I believe he had to come out. I thought he had to come out for the play. Is that how it is on the high school level, or can he come back in if he's down and there's an injury timeout taken?
Oh, that is true.
What's the rule on that? We have an official next to us. If he was down and there was an injury timeout taken, can he come right back in, or does he have to set out of play? I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah. Maybe just with time, he was just, maybe with all the time, Schindel in the shotgun, and he's going to take the snap, gives it to Buchanan again, to the left, and Buchanan punches it in. John Buchanan, touchdown Falcons, 8:32 to go in this third quarter. They're going to make it 2014.
I like this.
Somebody took a lick.
Well,
looks like who is that?
Number 10.
Micah Jones is down, and he might have taken a hit to the head.
He went back down.
He might have taken a hit to the head. He might be seeing stars here.
Yeah, you don't like seeing this, especially this late in the year.
Absolutely not. I'm sorry, it's 20-12 is the score right now. Micah Jones, the sophomore, slow to get up.
So let's just recap the last three plays. We had Buchanan go down, we assume he hurt his back, and then
Looked like a back tweak, yeah.
Yeah, and then the unsportsmanlike.
Yep.
2 unsportsmanlikes.
Three.
One got
3 unsportsmanlikes. Somebody got ejected.
And so 2 CCS players only has 1 more thing.
Chain gang left.
Yeah,
Someone from the chain gang
yeah,
left.
And then we ran 1 play, tuck for loss, and then Buchanan gets a touchdown, and then
Now Micah Jones is out now. It looked like he was focusing on his head. A lot of stuff.
Not good stuff.
No. Yeah, trying the 2-point conversion attempt. Shindell take the snap. He'll give it to Buchanan. Tries the left at Buchanan. Point. Colts getting a good dose of John Buchanan. And it's enough to make it a 1-score ball game. Christian Community leads FCA, but they've closed it. It's 2014.
We should mention, last time CCS played FCA, not
You're exactly right.
Yeah.
You're exactly right.
And now FCA on the side.
FCA getting fired up for 28 to 14.
It's like not the scores reversed, but the roles and emotions have reversed. I'm sure CCS still have that in them.
CCS does not look 14.
No,
they just
because that's their that comes coaching. Their coaches are still on their back saying we're not playing to the potential we played all year. But FCA is playing out of their mind. But FCA right now, they're playing out of their mind. They must have had a great encouragement talk or whatever you want to call it. You know,
Halftime pep talk.
Yeah, halftime.
Yeah, no update from Webb.
Shindell's cramping. Get some bananas, get some pickle juice on the field. All-Star game and the
championship, exactly.
Let me
Get
just
some
write
toe
that
warmers. Put some foot warmers in there.
Wear 3 pairs of socks.
Exactly.
Wear some overalls and then put clothes over the overalls.
Long johns. Wear your long johns, guys. Duncan set to kick it away. Ben Duncan.
See,
8 yards deep.
thank you for the person.
You got
in the
Devon
comments.
Jefferson back deep for the return. Sorry, what were you saying?
The person in the comments saying,
Onside kick here, and I can't see.
Short kick.
Let's see who got it.
And it looks like they grabbed it before 10 yards.
Did CCS touch? Did Frank? Want to thank you for joining us at May Flanders Field here in White House, Tennessee. Colts will have the ball.
James?
It's 20 to 14, 8:25 to go. Christian Community leads. Just to give you all an update, again, that was Derek Jefferson. I believe he's a sophomore, maybe a junior, but he was ejected.
And it's just some of the young not really knowing.
Yeah,
being young, but still having
exactly.
that passion. You don't.
Rallies in the shotgun. Play fake. They're going to give it to Webb around the right side. Webb's got space. Webb across the 30, brought down by Monsalve.
Good long carry.
Did a first down for Christian Community.
He's brought down by Griggs. First down, Buck Reed Insurance.
Well, maybe we'll get a final update because as the person comment just said, CS South Haven is closing in on the win.
It's possible that South Haven's closing in.
And if you're coming from the South Haven web game, let us know what the score is.
Exactly. Just shoot us a live chat.
Riley takes the snap.
Hand off to Jefferson around the left side. Jefferson punches it to the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. Jefferson untouched. Doing it for his younger brother. Touchdown, Colts. It's 26-14.
Every single time FCA might think they got it, they lose.
That formation is crazy because you have the shotgun, but you have 2 guys on the ends, and they could just peel back, and there's so many variations off of it. And that time, Jefferson peeled around and was gone, wide open. Nobody touched him, and he has speed, as showed by the touchdown early in the ball game.
Got no one on none of the backs can probably catch
Going
him.
for 2.
He's fast.
Rally,
Takes the snap, hands off to
hands it
Webb.
to Webb, and he's in for the
Around right
touchdown.
side. Into the end zone.
It's
2-point
28-14.
conversion's good.
Now Christian Community leads Franklin Christian Academy. We're going to step aside for just a moment. This is the extreme game of the week. It's the MTAC semifinal playoffs here on 8 Man Extreme. All right, and we're back. Christian Community Dan Adams set to kick it away. Adams with the kick. Monsalve will field it, picks it up inside the 10. Monsalve starts to the right.
He picks up about 7.
Tries to get the corner, and he's out of bounds just past the 20. Field is soaked with water, so it's harder to run right now, but Falcons will start outside the 20. 7:48 to go here in the third quarter. Colts lead at 28-14.
With a few kicker turns, we could actually see this game.
Exactly. But the kick coverage teams are so good that
Both teams are amazing.
they're good ball. This has been a great ball game.
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked, like we could have seen this flip side. These could be the championship.
I said earlier, though, I think FCA has beat themselves on offense a couple times, just with turnovers and as many fumbles as they've had. Christian Community's in the same circumstances with the rain. They haven't had as many turnovers. We'll get you that update in just a second. Weeks, direct snap down to the 25. And let me check something. South Haven Christian School. South Haven Christian School is headed to the 2017 MTAC championship game. They'll face the winner of tonight, which Christian Community leads 28-14.
Well, I've been correct in my predictions so far. I'm 2-0.
South Haven Web.
You got that?
28. Chanel, well, that's going to be Weeks, takes the snap. Up the middle. Oh, got hit by Rollins.
Carry up the middle.
But takes it across the 30, down to the 37.
Colts, Madden and Rollins. FCA gets a first down.
Well, guys, James stepped away for a second, so I got y'all. I'm all y'all. FCA, just haven't really been seeing them play the FCA way. CCS, they're playing like CCS, and it's hard to stop an undefeated team.
Webb would technically if they had won. Ball's on the ground for Weeks, and he's dropped for a loss. Short of the 30. And yes, Trent, I am 0-2 on my picks. If CCS wins, I'll be 1-2.
Yeah, but that's a freebie.
Tackle in the backfield. FCA is looking at
Typically with with the playoffs, of course, you have the number 1 seed from the north, number 2 seed from the south, number 1 seed from the south, number 2 in the north play each other. In 2012, Aaron Academy beat St. Andrews Swanee, and Franklin Christian beat the Webb School. And so you had an MTAC North championship between Aaron and Christian Community. This year you could see another one where the championship just stays in the north. Now there have not been 2 MTAC South teams to play for the title. Weeks with the carry there. Back up to the original line of scrimmage. There have not been 2 MTAC South teams to play for the title, just MTAC North, and of course that's the only time. Every other time it's been North versus South. So Christian Community and South Haven could potentially play, but Franklin Christian only down by 2 scores. They've still got almost 6 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Well, you know what? We should talk about this on the show a little bit more, but I wanted to see FCA and South Haven play, and then I wanted to pick FCA to win, and then CCS beat Webb. That's what I want.
Buchanan, the handoff on the right side, has some space across the 40, and it's finally brought down to the 38-yard line. It's potential. We could potentially, if CCS wins tonight, folks, we might have both championship coaches in studio for you Sunday afternoon on Extreme Radio, built by MDI Construction. It starts at 3:30 p.m. this Sunday. We're going to move it up 30 minutes. We want to get all the coverage in for you. We're going to have plenty of time. You can find that on our YouTube channel. Of course, you're on our YouTube channel. Kind of redundant there. But make sure you listen to that. It's Sunday afternoon. You go back and listen to it throughout the week. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Just search 8-Man Extreme. Well, thank you for your support. Thank you for joining us. Hayden Weeks. Almost like a wildcat. He'll take this. No, that was Shindell. took the snap and gave it to Weeks, and it was 4th down, and it's going to be tight. They're going to say he didn't get the first.
He didn't.
It's going to be a turnover. He didn't get it.
It's close.
He is just shy.
So
He's maybe 6 inches shy. Oh, they're going to bring the chains out. They want to get a definite measurement. They want to make sure it's very close to the ball game.
Which you can't say that. I feel like you really can't say that, because if so, this is the last time Minor, Zane, Shindell.
Well, no, they'll have the consolation against Webb next week.
Really? Oh, I forgot.
But then again, for them, they'll be looking for revenge because Webb beat them. So,
I don't know. I might just go do the consolation game instead.
that's fine. Trent is going to have the call of the consolation game all by himself because he's awesome like that.
That is not a true statement.
And the Colts have the ball. It's not
And it's short.
far
Colts
enough.
ball.
Colts ball. Christian Community will take over at the 37-yard
Let's
line.
mention how many seniors are on both teams. I'm sure you know them to heart.
Man, I think Christian Community has 7 or 8, and Franklin Christian, I know they've got Minor, Shindell, Quibido, Harrison, Weeks. I think they have 6 or 7. I mean, there's a lot of seniors on this field right now. This is not a Bowling Green Heat game where there's like 2 or 3 seniors combined. There's a lot of seniors on this field.
Wait, you throwing shots at Bowling Green?
No, I'm not. All right, Bowling Green bias.
Can't go a show without talking about it, can you?
1st and 10, Rollins, they're going to have that formation. Rollins is going to be in the shotgun.
It seems like every play, Minor and Rollins are fist bumping or shaking hands.
Handoff to Webb. Deep, makes a man miss. Weeks forces him out of bounds, shy of the 1st down marker.
Out of bounds, just short of 1st down.
I know
There's
you saw that.
4:28 to
Minor
go in
got
the
hit pretty
third.
hard.
Minor to take a lick. Yeah, of course, Rollins
But
and
he still-
Minor.
they almost made the
Rollins and
play.
Minor talk all the time. All-Star game, they played each other.
I mean, I know in the All-Star game, I was right
they were
there
on the
in
same
between
team.
them.
They were on the same
yeah,
team.
and I
With
was
you.
there, yeah. So we were all there.
It was all one big party, and it's going to be a big party on November 11th. It's the 2017 Extreme All-Star
Can't
game.
talk about it enough.
Can't talk about it enough. Fort Bluff Camp.
Most anticipated.
Rivalry week.
Event.
Rivalry week. Rivalry week. Rowley rather in the shotgun. Handoff to Webb, and Webb's dragged down by Brandon Minor. Of course, they know each other from the All-Star game.
Webb brought down.
A lot of All-Star connections tonight. I think
the All-Star team.
FCA has 3 guys that were on the All-Star game last year. Christian Community with 4. So, a lot
That
of,
one was injured.
yeah, exactly. Daughter was injured. Yeah, daughter was out. But
who makes the reappearance? You have to tune in to find out.
that's very true. We will reveal the 2017 Extreme All-Star Game roster not this Sunday, next Sunday. So that's the 6th.
But big All-Star
Fifth?
news this Sunday, right?
This Sunday, we're going to have a big All-Star update. The show, Extreme Radio, built by MBI Construction Inc., will start at 3:30 p.m. We're going to start 30 minutes early to get y'all complete and thorough coverage of the 2017 MTAC Championship game. So we'll have all the coverage there for you. And then on next week's show, we will we'll have some more All-Star Game talk for you. We will reveal the final rosters as confirmed. And then on the Tuesday night after that, we'll be doing a mock draft. The rain is driving here. It's pouring. We'll be doing a mock draft on the Tuesday night before the All-Star game. Exactly, and we'll see who the mock draft might be between. It might be between me and Trent. We might do a mock draft.
We can do like 5 of them.
Work for me. All right, 3:42 to go here in the third. Rallies in the shotgun. He'll keep it to the right after 2 play fakes, and he is met by Hayden Weeks. Hayden, the grown man Weeks, with the tackle.
He ate his Wheaties.
Hayden Weeks with the tackle. And I can't tell. I think it's third down.
Weeks Wheaties.
Exactly. Jefferson in motion. Rowley rolls left. Looking for the pass. Looking deep. He's wide open. Got a man at the 20. And it's a first down. They finally air the ball out. And Rowley with a completion.
That's caught by number 4.
All that.
And Brooks Pugh with the catch.
That just make it harder, man.
And that's enough from Mark Reed Insurance. First down.
We're now at
Colts.
3 minutes in the third quarter.
Gosh.
Now it's a handoff to Weber on the right side, and he tried to stiff arm. Looks like that was Monsall. He tried to stiff arm. Small gain on the play. Actually, might have lost a yard. No? Taking out a line of scrimmage. Inside 3 minutes to go. Gets out of bounds. Stops the clock. Rowley in the shotgun.
In the what gun?
The shotgun. Oh, miscommunication. Rowley's going to have to keep it.
Ball's out.
Quibido. Ball's out. FCA's got it. Falcons have got the ball.
And who else has the ball in their hand but
Rowley coughs it up after Quibido takes him down from behind. So the
there's a
Falcons
chance.
get the ball with 2:46
So
to
you're
go in the
telling me
third.
There's a chance.
So you're telling me there's still a chance. Insert Twitter meme.
You can't count them out.
You can't.
count out FCA.
It's been a
Too good of
back and forth
program.
ball game.
You can't have any slip ups. Got no fun.
Exactly. Yeah, for real with the that's bad. That was a Spencer dad joke level.
Well, I didn't mean it. I mean, like you can't.
That's very true. Schindel in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Give it to Buchanan. Tries the right side. Has it. Stiff arm. Makes him miss down the sideline. And forced out of bounds by Dan Adams. The kicker forcing him out of bounds from the linebacker position.
None of the FCA fans want to sit down. They are into this game.
Exactly. Sorry for the yawn, folks. It's been a long day. First and 10, FCA. Buchanan with a great run. Puts him in position. 2:38 to go in the third. Schindel in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it to Buchanan to the left again. And Buchanan swallowed. No, he's still on his feet. Buchanan, a 5-yard gain. He was stopped behind the line and busts forward for a 6-yard gain. It's second down. Zapata finally brings him down.
Not a lot of words can explain how relentless Buchanan is. He's making his known felt in MTAC.
FCA going no huddle. Schindel takes the snap, gives it to Weeks. Weeks tries the left side. Weeks has got the first down, forced out of bounds by Zapata. And it's a first. Falcons will move the chains. Thank you for joining us. May Flanders Field, White House, Tennessee. Christian Community School Colts, FCA Falcons. What's up? Oh, yeah, for real. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line.
You know, I wish I was inside watching this right now.
Exactly. This could be played at a dome and we would not argue. The score right now, the final from the Webb, South Haven. South Haven 49-27. Ball's on the ground and FCA's got it. Christian Community leads 28-14 over Franklin Christian Academy. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go here in the ball game.
Score update for us here. CCS is leading 28-14, a minute 10 left to go in the third quarter.
I'm back, Jack. All right, anyways. Just over a minute to go. Christian Community leads 28-14. Weeks ball's on the ground. Let's see who got it. Somebody's signaling CCS. Ref is signaling CCS. See who comes up with the ball.
No one.
Yeah, exactly.
Third down and long.
Franklin Christian has the ball. It's 3rd and long. 40 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Trent, might be a time for Buchanan. They need a little
It's
fire.
always a time for Buchanan.
It's always the right time for
Always
Buchanan.
Buchanan time.
Weeks in the Wildcat. He'll take the snap. Give it to, oh no, he'll keep it around the right side. Making men miss, stiff arm. He's got the 1st down and he's out of bounds to stop the clock. 14 seconds to go.
Did he get it?
He got the 1st down. They're going to move the chains.
That's a lot of heart right now.
That's what FCA needed right now. FCA needs this drive to get back in the ball game.
Now FCA needs all their
They've still got the
players
4th quarter.
to make them big
They've
time
still,
plays.
but here's the thing: even if they score here, you got to make a defensive stop. You can't just let CCS score again. I mean, yeah, that's deadly if you let them.
Very true.
Weeks is in the shotgun. Yeah, it's a Wildcat. Flanked on either side, he'll take the snap, give it to Buchanan. Weeks keeps it up the middle, and Weeks will get across the 30 down to the 28-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and that is the end of the 3rd quarter. We're gonna step aside. Y'all better buckle in, sit down. Like my dad used to say, get in, sit down, buckle up, and hang on. We're coming up, 4th quarter's coming up. This is the Extreme Game of the Week on Extreme Radio. All right, here we go. 4th quarter action. We flip the field. It's 2nd and 5. Schindel takes the snap. Play fake. Fires deep, looking for Minor. Passes batted down.
Passes batted down by
Looking deep for Minor. Webb with the bat down.
What could have picked that off? But smart move, bat down. Don't try and think crazy.
Exactly. Just you. I mean, you still got
the
you got
lead.
12 minutes. Well, if it's Christian community, if you're FCA, you've still got the lead. If you're FCA, you've still got 12 minutes. Just take your time. Anything can happen.
But they also need to score quick and get the ball back.
Exactly. But you can't let the ball get out, the game get out of hand. Schindel, handoff to Buchanan on the right side. Buchanan making men miss. Down the sidelines, in for the touchdown.
Wow.
Falcons score. Make it 28-20. We're pinning the 2-point conversion.
FCA's horns going. The one horn
FCA
they got.
CCS battling it out with car horns as folks choose to sit in their car instead. So there's nobody on the stands.
We can go back and talk about, just use an example, how heated this rivalry is.
It's
You even
pretty
see
rival-
the
it's
chain
pretty
gang
heated.
and the sideline gang.
Exactly.
That's how heated
You
this
have a
rivalry
CCS
is.
chain gang on the FCA sideline, and that breaks down. I mean, when that breaks down, that's a rivalry. Even Webb Swanee,
A lot of heated tension.
even Webb Swanee, FCA, FCS didn't get to this level. I mean, this is a rivalry.
I have Pleasant View and South Haven.
Did any chain gangs ever get kicked out?
Oh yeah.
Pleasant View, South Haven?
No.
All the time.
FCA goes for two.
FCA going for the 2-point conversion. Schindel tries the left, and he's going to get dropped. Never quite had his footing. It's still a one-score game, though. Colts lead 28-20, 11:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. We're going to step aside. This is the extreme game of the week here on 8-Man Extreme. All right, we're back. FCA getting set for the kickoff.
Back with hypothermia, you know.
Back with hypothermia, you know. Gonna be some hot showers tonight.
Hot bath.
Hot bath. Do you still take baths or showers? Which one do you prefer?
I think showers.
Only here on 8-Man Extreme do you ask, do you prefer baths or showers?
Ben Duncan setting back to kick off. You know, see they're going to do it onside, try to get the ball back.
And an onside kick, and straight to the other kicker. So earlier, Adams kicked it straight to Duncan. This time, Duncan kicked it straight to Adams. Kicker to kicker action. You gotta love the kickers.
That was a terrible kick, though. Terrible.
It might have been intentional.
That was not intentional because we know he can kick it all the way back.
That's very true.
He can kick a touchback.
11
If
minutes.
that was
and
intentional, that's what they would have done.
11 minutes. 11 minutes,
onside
40
kick.
seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. It's like I said in the third quarter. My dad used to tell me this: get in, sit down, buckle up, and hang on. There might have been a shut up in there somewhere, but y'all don't need to shut up. We love y'all's support. Rally, keeper up the middle, stopped.
Oh, that's Harrison.
That's Graham Harrison with the tackle. If you're CCS, you want to run the ball. You want to keep the clock running.
Yeah,
Because
but you also
FCA
wanna
hasn't burned
score.
any timeouts.
Because FCA is like on the tail.
Exactly.
On the tail.
The momentum right now is with FCA.
That's on both. I think they're both equal because every single time FCA scores, CCS tries to run and scores. And with FCA missing a 2-point, they gotta get their next one.
Monsalve is dropped back to safety. Rally gives it to Webb on a read option. He's dropped. Brandon Minor, the senior. You
Big
just
time
said Minor
players
wasn't
make-
doing anything. Big time players make big time plays. Minor is there, and it's 3rd and long.
That's the reason why I give him the title of the best defensive player in MTAC.
He's pretty solid. He could, if he's invited to the All-Star game, he could be a 1st overall pick.
Could be.
Of course, on Thursday, November 9th, we'll start the All-Star weekend. We will have a draft at noon on that Thursday, and we'll have a draft and we'll split up the teams, split up the players between 2 teams, and that way you'll know. But here we go.
Let him hear ya.
You got to get it off the field.
Timeout.
And now we're going to get a timeout taken by Christian Community. FCA's fired up. They've got the momentum. It's 3rd and long for CCS.
Why wouldn't you be fired up? Why wouldn't you? You have no need not to be fired up on either side. They're both sides playing great. Whoever wins and whoever loses, they should have been proud about how they
Exactly.
played their season.
This has been a heck of a ball game. It looks like it was better than the South Haven Webb game, to be honest.
I can tell you. At CCS and the coaching staff, they weren't expecting this.
How big is that? Because I know you played some teams for the first time when you played. There were several teams you played for the first time. When you play someone for the first time and you beat them, like South Haven beat Webb, you know, how does that make you feel?
Well, I mean, it's all a new environment, you know? You don't really know. You don't take anything away from them just because you beat them. Because that just might not been their day. This is your first time, so you don't really know.
Exactly. Well, and South Haven went to Webb and beat them.
That is pretty big. Huh?
Rowley in the shotgun. Play fake. He's going to throw it. He's looking. He's looking. Fire short for Jefferson. Jefferson's dropped. It's 4th down.
Remember that defensive stop you were just talking about that they needed? They needed to
That
score and
was
get
the
it.
stop right here. And if you're the Colts, it looks like the wind's out of you. I mean, yeah, they had no life on this drive.
You know, I said it right when we went into the second half, that they played better the second half. I can't positively say that they've been playing better the second half than the first
Well, they
half.
played great in the 3rd quarter, but when FCA started driving, when FCA scored after all the unsportsmanlikes, that's when the momentum
That's when
changed.
everything flipped. As soon as UCann went down with that back and the flags and everything, it completely
And yes, CCS scored after that, but it wasn't the same. Here's the punt from Micah Jones. And a short, not a great kick, to be honest, like 15 yards. It's got to be hard to kick the ball with the cold and the wet, but at the same time, not a great kick.
It's funny though, you see Minor being the best punter in this game.
Yeah, for real. All right, they're going to spot the ball at the 39-yard
I'm
line.
feeling CCS is going to get a heavy dose of Buchanan though.
They could get Buchanan and Weeks both.
Weeks
CCS's undefeated season is on the line. Schindel is in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Give it to Buchanan. Tries the right. Nothing doing.
Buchanan with the carry.
Rollins shot out of a gun. Makes the tackle.
Just behind the line of scrimmage for a short loss.
That'll
Yeah, Buchanan
make the
isn't
second
used
down.
to that. He's
Exactly.
used to being hit once and then brought
Second and
down.
11.
Well, Rollins coming back after being out for like 3-4 weeks.
And who knows if he's fully healed? Because
Exactly.
he was playing this game no matter what. So we don't even know if
Well, and
he's
he's
100%.
played fine. He's got a really solid brace on his knee, and so that could be the difference. Want to thank y'all for joining us. Schindel takes the snap to Buchanan, the left. He's gone! He's gone! Touchdown! FCA! Falcons score! It's 28-26. Buchanan was untouched from the time he got the ball.
Falcons.
2-point conversion pending. We could have a tie ball game with 8:56 to go in the 4th.
You couldn't have wrote a better story than what's going on.
I mean, this is a heck of a ball game. You go back to the 2014 CCS FCA game back then. This rivals the game action. That's fine.
And FCA is more in it than they were before.
Exactly. FCA.
Not just by the points, just because of their heart. And
FCA's fired up right now. And I might not be able to talk tomorrow.
this is going to be a lot to talk about.
Exactly. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss Extreme Radio, built by MTAC Construction Inc. Sunday, 3:30, right here on our YouTube channel.
Oh, that's...
And FCA is going to take a penalty.
Against the offense.
Hey, don't mess up this time. They still get to do their 2-point conversion.
Okay. They still get to try the 2-point conversion. You're right. Well, they actually got the run the play last time.
Hey. No matter which way you look at it, even if you look at the box score, a big game.
It's a crazy game. This boosts the rivalry. So, you know, FCA beating CCS 4 times in a row, or 4 or 5 times in a row. Then CCS breaks the streak with a 52-12 win here at Mayflanders Field. And now this ball game, this might be their best rivalry. This might be the best rivalry in MTAC. It's pretty close.
It's hard to speak because I just want to watch, you know?
Right, exactly. But of course, we got the action. We're bringing the action to y'all. Thank y'all for joining us. Up quite a bit, quite a few of y'all watching. Mayflanders Field, White House, Tennessee is where this is at. Great field, great environment. It's been pouring down rain since the second possession of the game.
And it's been cold since the start.
It's been cold since the start. I mean, it is dry. I think the low was 37. Yeah. 2-point conversion right here. Schindel in the shotgun, flanked by Buchanan. Ball's fumbled and on the ground. CCS picks it up. 2-point conversion's no good.
2-point conversion's no good.
Daughter took off with the ball, but it doesn't matter. CCS still leads 28-26.
Retains their lead 28-26.
Do you think that this is going to be this close?
I did not know it would be this close. This is a great ball game.
You know what? I thought it was going to be this close.
Did you?
So I picked FCA.
Did you?
No, I didn't. I'm lying.
We're going to step aside while we get set for this kickoff. You're watching the Extreme Game of the Week.
Number 17, Jefferson, back to return.
FCA lining up to kick the ball off. The last 2 times they've kicked the ball off, it has been onside. Let's see what they do this time. High kick, squib kick. Looking for a muff. Lays
Short
on
kick.
it. Smart play.
Adams picks up the ball. Colts have it. They'll take over at their own 26-yard line.
Now, I would say that's a smart play call by the coaches. It's wet, slippery, kick it high up. They're giving enough time for your speedy guys to get to where the ball's going. Great chance for a muff ball, but now FCA, they got to make a big stop here to get themselves really back into this ball game. They're in it, and they've been in it all game, but they're not. I don't believe they had the lead. They haven't had the lead since the first quarter. So FCA is going to come with the 2-man line, 4-man offensive line front.
And Riley takes it, hands off.
Looks like Webb has it.
Webb. He's got room to run.
And he stepped out.
He's finally taken down, but that's a Mark Reed Insurance. First down.
Oh, and a flag on the play. Holding. It's coming back.
Against the offense. It's coming back.
So disheartening for CCS making that play come all the way back. James Shan will be joining us shortly. We're trying to get our battery life for the camera back up, but a lot of SCA fans just releasing a lot of breath, holding it in, thinking, oh no, all this hard work we've been doing is all gone, but it's brought back. Looks like it's 1st and 15.
1st and 15.
A little bit of a high snap. It gave off to Webb.
And he's around
Missed
the left
tackle.
side.
Didn't wrap
Room to
up.
run.
And it's just a repeat from last time.
He's finally knocked out of bounds by number 9.
Oops, sorry about the camera, guys.
That's Reed.
Having to do both right now. Spencer, I see what you mean, but it's so difficult. But it's all right. Luke James is about to come back. But insane game. I don't think anyone besides FCA fans thought CCS was going to struggle like this against FCA.
I'm back, Jack. Thank you, Trent, for handling it.
Thank you for being back.
All right. Thank you for coming back.
Thought you were going to leave.
Riley in the shotgun. He takes the snap.
Riley fires. Looks for Rollins just out of his reach.
For Rollins.
That might have been a better slide than him during baseball season. It's a great
He
slide.
plays
2nd and
baseball?
10 Colts.
Yeah.
I don't deny it.
Matter of fact, we're playing on the outfield. The infield you can see off in the distance.
Yeah, that grassy infield.
There. The infield is in there. And this is the outfield.
And shout out to James Finger.
My finger shout out. Thank y'all for joining us. Y'all are fantastic. We're excited to have you along board. Just under 8 minutes to go. Christian Community marching. They got a second down rather. Rally going deep for Rollins. Touchdown Colts. Rollins going yard. And the Colts are going to go back up by 8. make it a 2-possession game.
Well, FCA, they knew what they had to do and they didn't do it.
Untouched, catches it at the 10 and punches it in. And they've got the momentum. They're looking like an undefeated team right now.
Both teams are. Like,
And the momentum swings back.
no one would probably believe us, so we just went up and told them, watch this game, and then, you know, these guys were only 2 at the start of the
Rowley
year.
in the shotgun. Gives it to Jefferson. He's going to try the right. Oh, and he got it.
Over a Falcon, and he's in the end
Put his
zone.
helmet straight in Ethan Monsov. He's got the 2-point. It's now a 2-score game. Colts lead 36-26. Just under 8 minutes to go.
It's easy to run over somebody when they don't get in a proper tackling stance. So they're just standing straight up.
Here goes. Boom. Colts regain the momentum here. They lead at 36-26.
It's a 10-point lead.
It's a 10-point lead, yeah, just under 8 minutes to go.
10-point conversions are coming back to bite them.
I feel sorry for y'all if you're not at May Flanders Field in White House, Tennessee. Well, you are. You're with us. We're bringing you the ball game. James Shannon, Trent Legate on the call. Been a minute since we've teamed up. It's been a minute since we teamed up.
I was at the Sewanee game.
It was the Riverside Swanee game was the last time we worked together. Good stuff. Good times. Anyways, enough reminiscing for us. Adams starts forward. Good kick, but it can be fielded by Monsov. Monsov starts forward, takes the right side, makes a man miss, comes back to the left. He's got blockers. He's going to try the corner. Gets taken down.
He's taken down.
It looks like
Reason
With the tackle.
it looks like they're on a pond right now.
Yeah, he does.
Falcons will take over at their own 30-yard line.
FCA has the ball at the 30. It's first and 28 to go in the fourth quarter. Chanel in the Buchanan tries the right side, comes back inside, and Buchanan is wrapped up. Gain of about 4 on the play, second down.
And the rain hasn't stopped.
It's still coming down. It was a massive front coming through, and it's only made it colder.
Speaking about massive front of Buchanan,
Second and 8.
the rain.
Exactly.
Because both
Well,
have been
both.
coming just as
Both.
consistent.
Just over 7 minutes to go. If you're FCA, there's no need to panic. You can make a defensive stop. You did it earlier. You just couldn't do it now. And so you got to step it up. Chandel, shotgun, play fake, rolls left. He's keeper. Tries for the sideline, gets out of bounds.
They need that breakaway run from either Meek, Shindell. You know, we haven't seen a lot of offensive presence from Minor this game.
Yeah.
3rd and 4. FCA.
But can you say this is the best SCA has played all year?
It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. I liked them against Webb, which I got to see the FCA Webb game. I went to that one. They were pretty good.
It's 3rd down.
This is pretty solid play, though. Hand off to Buchanan, trying up the middle. He moves the pile,
And he's pushing through.
and a gain of 4.
I feel like he could have cut it on the outside there.
It looked like Buchanan was moving the pile himself, which there was a lot of guys helping
And
him,
that's
but
enough for
it's a first down.
Like I said, you gotta get Buchanan the ball, man. That's their future all-star.
That's their future at running back, yeah. They've got their future quarterback, Daniel Holcomb. They've got their future running back.
They aren't taking a step back.
No, they're still going.
territory.
They've got just as many juniors as they do seniors. Shindell, give to Buchanan, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage
Nowhere to go.
at the 40. just over 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 15 seconds and counting. Colts lead 36-26. Of course, post-game, we're going to get you those post-game interviews.
Do we have to?
You have to. Post-game interviews with both coaches. But folks, you're not going to want to miss Extreme Radio, built by MTAC Construction Inc. Sunday, 3:30 p.m. special start time, so that we can have plenty of time to recap these ball games, preview the championship and the consolation. We'll have a little all-star game talk. We're going to get it all in for you. You don't want to miss it right here on our YouTube page. And now we're going to get a timeout. Oh, it's a delay of game on the Falcons. Moving back 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 with 5 minutes, 37 seconds remaining though.
FCA is looking at 2nd and 16.
You said this all game, but FCA is just they shot their stuff in the foot so many times they don't have a foot no more.
Exactly. They're running on their knees. For real. All right, FCA is going to split it out. 2 wide left, 2 wide right. I bet you Weeks keeps it right here. No, man in motion is Schindel. Play fake to Schindel. Weeks, keeper to the left, cuts back right inside. Ball's on the ground! Ball's on the ground. Schindel will fall on it at the 35. And now it'll be 3rd and 15.
No, was it?
No gain on the play. 3rd and 16. Falcons.
What did you say it was?
Coffee. I'm good, thank you.
I'll take it. Thank you. Never had straight black coffee before.
All right, I formation. Schindel under center. He'll take the snap, drops, he's gonna look to throw, fires, intercepted, oh no, it hit the ground. Webb almost had the interception, and the ball hit the ground.
Ball's loose.
4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. 4th and 16, a turnover here.
They gotta go for it.
A turnover here, the Colts could run the clock out and head to their 3rd MTAC championship game. And they're gonna face cross-county rival South Haven Christian to battle of East. All right, folks, here's your ball game. You can't, it's not even on the field. Here's your ball game. Schindel, shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to go left. He's going to try to gallop for the first down. He won't get it. He stops short across the 35. It's CCS ball. Colts take over, 4:29 to go.
Colts football.
In the ball game. Colts lead by 10. They've got the ball.
I mean, you can get a quick turnover right here if you're FCA and be right back in the same situation.
Exactly. All right, 1st and 10. Rallies in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, gives it to Jefferson to the right. Met by Quibido. Quibido having none of it. It's 2nd down. 4:16 and counting to go. FCA has burned 2 timeouts. So 1 timeout remaining. It's 2nd and 10. Ball is at the 34-yard line. Heck of a ball game. No, Christian Community leads 36-26. Mr. St. Dennis. Little shout out to you there. Rallies in the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Gives it to Jefferson up the middle. Jefferson dropped after a gain of about 5 on the play.
And if you're FCA, you can't allow a 1st down yet.
No, that's 3rd and 5 right here. This is massive. If you're CCS though, if you get to 4th and 5, do you punt? Do you punt? Or do you go for it to put the game away?
You punt it. Well, you want to give it to him on the 20 or you want to give it to him on the 40? What do you want to do?
All right, 3rd and 5. Rallies in the shotgun, takes the snap, gives it to Webb. Oh, they're going to get a false start. They're going to get a false start on DJ Jefferson. He moved from the slot position. It's going to move him back 5.
False start against
and it's going to create a 3rd and 10. That run negated now.
Repeat 3rd down.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Colts face a 3rd and 10.
Could FCA be the David of CCS being the Goliath?
It's possible. But then again, FCA had won 4 or 5 games in a row and then just lost earlier this year. So maybe. Although I think the David would be more like the Heat or something like that winning. Or Madisonville. All right, Rowley in the shotgun. It's a keeper. He has blockers stuffed. Gain of maybe 1 on the play. It's 4th and 9. Clock is under 2.5 minutes, though.
By number 90, Harrison.
Still time to make something happen.
Exactly. There's a whistle. Let's see what the whistle's for. I think CCS is going to go for it.
I just stuck my finger in the coffee, didn't even feel the heat.
Wow. Yeah, it's cold. We are counting down to 2 minutes. The Colts are going to let this clock run all the way to 1 second and then take a timeout. And they might punt the ball. They might punt.
And the Colts call a timeout.
I would be surprised if they didn't punt the ball.
Colts lead 36-26.
I would be very surprised if they didn't punt the ball because I know how smart the coaches is.
Well, the rain, it's still coming down like it was. It's not as hard, maybe.
They are. No, Landals are listening to you from South Carolina.
Come on, get those cold toes moving.
Landals are listening to you from South Carolina.
We want to give a shout out to Miss Amanda Rowley's parents. It's Mr. Jerry Rowley's in-laws listening and watching from South Carolina. Shout out to y'all for checking the ball game out. Thank y'all so much for joining us. May Flanders Field, White House, Tennessee. Trent, we're in South Carolina. We're being watched in South Carolina. How do you feel about that?
Watching Haiti one time.
Haiti, yeah. Yeah, they're going to air it out deep. Pass is broken up. Incomplete.
So remember what I told you.
But if you're Christian Community, though, you've worn the clock under 2 minutes. So you've bled 2.5 minutes, almost 3 minutes off the clock.
I don't see why they didn't put it there. Because look where they're giving it to him, and they could have given it to him probably on like the 10-yard line.
But now the pressure is all on FCA.
You gotta play safe. And they went for the big play. They didn't go for the small one. So
it's a handoff. Weeks has the first down.
And he's
out of bounds. Stops the clock. Minute 47. They got to go no huddle. Well, they can huddle up with the clock stopped now.
And that's enough for
I was about to ask
FCA,
you.
first
Yeah.
down.
Don't go into huddle, running out of bounds.
Runs out of bounds
Being
and
a
the clock
2-point
stops.
game. Potential.
All right, well, folks, winner here faces South Haven Christian for the MTAC championship. Buchanan, the handoff across the 20, down to the 15.
He's wrapped up
But he's
by
still in
Butler.
bounds. Clock is going to keep running. You got to get down. You got to
get him
spot
up
the
and you gotta
ball.
get him on the line.
It's not a
And
first
Jefferson.
down.
Come on.
It's not a first down. It's second and about
ain't
2
no
to go.
pain. There ain't no-
You got to go. You got to go.
In this situation.
Under a minute and a half. Schindel flanked by Weeks and Buchanan. Schindel gives it to Weeks. Up the middle! Weeks is going to punch it in! Weeks started to the left, came back inside, float the defense. They score. It's a 36-32 ball game.
Shame on us for saying the game was
Falcons have a chance.
That's the Colts lead.
Shame on us for saying the game
Falcons
was
have a
over.
chance to make this a two-point ball game. A minute 15 to go. We're going to see an onside kick, and if they don't recover, it's pretty much game over.
No. Because there's always a chance for a mess up. Always a chance.
Schindel is going to take the snap, give it to Buchanan. He's got the 2-point. Punches it in the left. He's got it.
And he's into the end zone.
2-point conversion is good. It's 36-34.
Now the score,
Christian
36
Community
to
leads by
34.
2 points.
Colts lead.
FCA only 1 timeout remaining.
And it will probably be you.
I want to thank y'all for joining us, all 16 of you. Thank y'all. Hey, tell your family and friends about this game. I don't think in the area, I haven't seen scores from other games in the area. I don't think there's any other 11-man games giving us a game like this. Maybe Brentwood Academy Ensworth, maybe. But this is a heck of a ball game. This is a rivalry game.
Nothing short. So, James.
How about them It's probably your signal. All right. Here we go. Now is when you should get in, sit down, buckle up, and hang on.
So, would you say this is the best game you've seen all year?
This is the best game well, that Webb FCA game was good. I know y'all Swanee
this
Bowling
is
Green
my
game
pick.
was good. I know Webb and or Swanee and Bowling Green. Here's the kick. It's going to be an onside. They're going to try to recover it. FCA got the ball. Falcons got the ball.
Oh!
Falcons got it. Andrew Schindel.
Falcons ball.
Now, there's still a minute 14 to go. There's still a minute 14 to go. You still got to score.
They have Duncan to kick it if they need it.
That is very true, but it is
It's a
pouring down
2-point
rain.
game.
The field is soaked. Now, he might be able to try a 20-yard field goal or so. How awesome would that be? Man!
Everyone's
And
on their
Adams,
toes.
Adams is a good place kicker too. Adams is a good place kicker too. So if CCS got in position, they could try a kick. Schindel's in the shotgun, flanked on either side. Takes the snap, hands to Weeks. Weeks tries the right. Weeks is going to get out of bounds. Now, if you're FCA, you cannot get stopped in bounds. You have to get out of bounds.
Well, they have that timeout. They have that one time.
They
to
have
be
one.
stopped.
I believe they have a timeout.
Falcons.
I'm not 100% sure. I think they have a timeout. This is
gonna
crazy. A
change your
minute and
opinion on the best game
8. A
all year.
minute 8 to go. Tell me 8-man football ain't football. I dare you. Schindel's in the shotgun, takes the snap, gives it to Buchanan. Tries the left. Got it. Stopped in bounds though. You gotta go. Under a minute now. It's 3rd and 4. They get set really quick. You can't spike it right now. Schindel's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Keeper has Weeks and Buchanan to block. He's got the first down. They're going to have to stop the clock to move the chains.
And that's enough for the Falcons.
Well, no, they're not. They have to stop the clock to move the chains. You got to get set 41 seconds, 36-34. CCS leads. I don't see that happening. You don't take chances right now with the way that Buchanan is running. Schindell's making plays too. Schindell's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play fake to Buchanan. Schindell tries the left. He's got space. He's got the corner, and he's out of bounds to stop the clock. Just shy of the 10 at the 12. 25 seconds to go in the ball game. And I'm not going to be able to talk tomorrow. It's all good. My wife might like the fact that I can't talk tomorrow. My wife might like the fact that I can't talk tomorrow. Because I'm yelling. Schindell's in the shotgun. Gives it. Buchanan. Stuffed. Rollins. Webb. Nothing to it. You gotta hurry. You gotta hurry. 17 seconds and counting. 16. And FCA is gonna take a timeout. They're gonna take their final timeout. Okay. Trent. Ball is spotted at the 12. Okay. You go back 7 yards. You're at the 19. You got a 29-yard field goal here. 29 yards in wet conditions with a sophomore kicker from the Netherlands. Do you try it?
I mean, if it's all you got.
If it's all, I mean, now, if they get tackled in bounds, you got to hurry and spike it. But now, you've been a Buchanan fan. Do you want Buchanan or do you want the kick?
I don't know. It's really hard.
Or do you fake the kick?
No, you definitely don't fake it because you haven't had that in-game practice of faking a kick.
That's very true. That's very true. Who sings this?
I don't know.
Let's keep it that way.
Ooh, but this is a game.
This is a ball game, guys. 16 seconds, 36-34. Yeah, exactly. You look back, if you're both teams, you look back at all the 2-point conversions you didn't make, and you wonder how much of a difference. If you're CCS, you missed 2 or 3 2-point conversions. So that could have put the ball game away. Schindell. There's a shotgun. Weeks is going to take the snap instead. Give it to Schindell. Weeks is going to keep it to the left, and he's going to get out of bounds inside the 10, right at the 10-yard line. 10 seconds.
Oh, I don't even want to watch.
10 seconds to go. It's 3rd and 8. Duncan is headed onto the field. I don't think it's the kick, though. I don't think it's the kick. Nope, he's not going to kick. They're going to run a play. There's a lot of confusion.
Yes, he is.
Oh, he's going to kick it. He's going to kick it. Here you go. Here's your ball game. Duncan to try the 27-yarder. Schindell to hold. 10 seconds.
FCA goes for the kick.
Snap. Say it's fumbled by Schindell. It's roboed by Schindell. He'll get tackled. CCS is going to the championship. Colts are going to the championship. Schindell fumbled. Schindell pulled a Tony Romo. Schindell pulled a Tony Romo. Colts are going to the championship. FCA tried. FCA did the gutsy thing and tried the field goal. They tried. Colts are going to win the ball game. It'll be Christian Community, South Haven Christian for the title. They're going for the championship. What a ball game. We're going to go on the field and get post-game reactions. So you're going to get to watch us go on the field. Folks, we're going to head down to the field. Y'all hang with us. We got your post-game coverage coming right up. Ciao. We're going to show y'all the behind the scenes of CCS. There you go. Back behind the press box. Coming up. Apologize about my voice cracking. I have no voice. It's gone. Yes, CCS to just play. All I do is win. All right. We're going to switch to our phone audio. Here you go.
Hey, mix it up, guys. Mix it up. Take a knee. Take a knee, guys. Take a knee. Never. That's why we coach right there. I like that. That's why we love this. That's why we love you kids. That's why we come out in crappy weather like this. Play football. It's the greatest game on earth. Don't let anybody tell you any different. I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of everybody. We want it as bad as you wanted it. You guys are the best team in this league. So we gave you all you wanted tonight. That's what I asked my kids to do, and they did. Good luck next week. What we want for you guys, man. Thank y'all. There's nothing I can say to make y'all feel better right now. Y'all played your tails off. I told my coaches, and I promise this isn't cliche. I know I mentioned to the players, guys, FCA's going to be back. That first game was not really who they were. Okay? Y'all came out here and proved it. I want to first apologize for our lack of class. That's not who we are. Incidents that happened out here. Okay, that's not how we need to act. That's on me. We'll get that fixed. Thank you guys for coming out here. Played your tails off. It's easy to say nobody should have lost. But that's the game we played. We played the championship game tonight. I tell you, next week won't be like this. So you guys go ahead and put it. Okay, y'all were in the championship game here. Let's grab a knee, or grab a shoulder. Randy, where you at, buddy? Here we go.
God, I just thank you for these guys right here, Lord. Thank you for their playing, God. Thank you for their fire, God. Just pray that you would bless all these guys and the effort they put out here today, God. We just pray safety over them as they head back, God. Again, just be with them, God, and bless these guys for the effort they put in the fight that they gave us here, Lord. Just thank you for this game coming out here, the holding the rain, God, and in your play, and getting to come together here at the end and glorify you, God. We just thank you and love
Hey, you want to drive coaches? Trent. I
I have time, plenty of time. I don't have any body left. Let's go over here. Let's not do it.
I want to stay behind you.
well, we got. Oh, well, hold on. You got to do it. You got to come on.
Yeah, I just don't want him to be in earshot.
That's fine. That's fine. We can do it right here. Come on. Come on. You got him. You got it. You got it.
What do I say?
Here, come here. Grab this. Grab this.
You all right, man?
Grab this.
Good. My first time.
Oh, no. You already put me in the position.
All right.
Well, Coach, this is your hardest fought game so far. No one's kept y'all this low, and no one's fought y'all this close. Big win for y'all, though. What are you feeling right now?
Relief. We won, but really they just ran out of time right there. They had us. Great execution on the other side right there. To get it. They were close on one they had previous four. I'm sorry, I'm shaking a little bit. It's cold out here.
Yes, it is.
But hats off to them. That Coach Steve over there turned that season around. Told our guys, for certain that win we had 52-12 back in August or September, whatever it was not a true indication of what it would be like second time around. We just were able to jump and got every break. But I'm proud of my guys. We had resilience. We stayed the course and we made big plays when we had to. And a lot of times that's what it takes. You just got to make that extra big play, and that's what they did. So,
We got South Haven next week.
I saw
They
that.
beat Webb.
I saw that. I told my coaches before, and this is just a props to South Haven. If it rained tonight and they played tonight, South Haven might give them a game more than what I think they were expecting. And no disrespect in the way, just South Haven's a heck of a ball club.
Absolutely.
So, congrats to them.
Well, Coach, how much do you think the weather affected tonight? I know it was freezing at the start, but then the rain kicked in.
Well, I mean, if you've been following us all season, Tiny is Tiny number 2 is a great quarterback. He's thrown 29 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, about 1,400 yards. So he may have had like 40 tonight, and he's been averaging about 100, 150 the last 3 or 4 ball games. And so it did affect some passing ability. They played great. I think they switched to a zone here on defense, which made it tough for us to figure out who we need to block. And that's just a coaching adjustment. But we made a couple of adjustments at halftime, and 2 of them were just enough to get us into the end zone. Weather happens. Adversity happens. We hadn't faced it this year. We faced it, stood up to it, and got out of here alive.
Well, thank you, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Go get somewhere warm.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you. All right.
Man.
Hey, appreciate you. All right, we'll get Steve Adams. Of course, FCA having their team huddle.
Stand up so I need to talk to those guys. What?
Well, I'm gonna have you and Nick go off here. Then you can talk to them. They're gonna be around for a minute. All right, go grab him. He's right there hugging Weeks. Hey, get him facing this way. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Sure, it's a good idea to try to get a interview.
Trent. If you cry, it'll all fit in, Coach. It'll all mix in.
Well, Coach, I'm sure you are more than happy with your guys. They gave everything they had.
Right there, man. Show it. These boys are winners. Came out here, played the best team in the league, undefeated, with about 9 guys. You can't ask for kids to do more than that. I mean, come on, man. What do you want?
And up there in the press box, we could feel the emotions and just the intensity of the whole entire game on your sideline. And we can see the emotions right now. And just, y'all have Webb next week, but this game, I'm sure game will mean a lot more than y'all's next week.
Well, it can take a lot from this game. You know, hey, look, man. Sometimes you win in life, sometimes you lose. Y'all young, y'all don't know all that yet. I'm an old guy. And listen to them tell you something. Look right at this camera. God Almighty, Jesus Christ, get you, me, all of us through anything, through this, and through anything we're going to do, because He's already won the victory. And I hope you put this on YouTube.
It's streaming on YouTube right now.
And listen, it hurts me right down to my soul. We work so hard, so hard to come up short like that. Y'all saw the first time we came out here. We weren't even the same football team tonight, man. I got 3 kids that ever played football. And they were out here tonight. We came that dang close to being the best team in the league. And they are the best team in this league. Make no doubt about it. We gave them everything they wanted. And they know it. So I'm just stupid proud of these guys. And I know they got a good team, man. I think they're going to take it. Thank you guys, man, for all y'all do.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Coach.
Y'all supporting this
We'll
league.
catch y'all
Helping
next
us
week.
grow it. Okay, thanks, James. I'm sorry I forgot your name already, but.
All right. All right. Well, it's blurry because of rain.
Oh, well.
James Shannon, Trent Legate. All I'm going to say is you're not going to want to miss Extreme Radio Sunday, 3:30 p.m. It's going to be good stuff. Y'all have a great rest of the night. Thank y'all for watching. We're going to go catch up with some guys. Have a good one.